So y'all know. Y'all wait. But remember I said when we was out here, y'all can eat and prayed up for everything. I usually always choose first thing, but the day on internet went out. Um,
Okay, yeah.
That's research. So much better than cream. It definitely always too much support for the people. One of these
Here we go again. Slide back and sound familiar? Reading these digestive issues after they cause you to second guess your food choices and quickly that extra insufficiency or eat alone. Freon is a prescription medicine administered simply so the body can break down food and absorb its nutrients.
for what? Nobody, yeah, we can't have nobody understands that I need everybody to have a seat, please. So we gotta make room if your bags and stuff, if your bags and stuff is in the chair, please make sure that we all can, let's take care of each other. Let's make sure everybody has a seat, please. Let's make sure everybody has a seat, please. And You know, there's seats inside the windowsill, y'all. There's seats inside the windowsill. Nobody's standing in the kitchen. If y'all need to sit right here, I can move this. If anybody want to sit here, I can move this. But I don't want nobody standing up. If I need to pull more chairs, let's just make sure that everybody can see and everything. I'm so happy to see all of y'all. Like, y'all really show me out. Like, for real, I'm so happy to see all. Hey. So, we're about to get started. Everybody got everything, their drinks, their food.
I don't know if you were serious. They're down there. Man, I was down there. What's the money laptop? No, we're not to the boat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what that's in the day. Right.
Everybody good? Meleak, come on, come on, a little younger. I know, that's what I'm talking about, like, for real. Like, make sure you get this video, because this is amazing. Like, y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all decided to come here. And I thank y'all so much, like, for real. I'm super excited to have y'all in the building. Y'all just don't let it up. Can't find my phone, but first of all, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here. You all could have been anywhere else in the world at this time. The traffic, the world crazy, all of that. But y'all decided to be here. So I thank you all so much. I want you all, don't forget, I need you to go on my Facebook and at Saloam Bay, and inside the messages, say, I am here. Right. So, oh, thank you so much. Okay. So my name is Dr. Saloam Bay. I better put some respect on that. All right. So my name is Dr. Saloam Bay. I am a combat veteran of the Air Force and the military, a champion of economic and community development who aims to tackle the racial gap, the education gap, and the financial gap through teaching financial literacy by equipping individuals with the I hope to bridge those societal divides. My goal is to empower people from all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, to take control of their financial futures so we can create an exclusive and inclusive society for all of us. So thank you all so much for being here. This is Malik Potter. Okay, look, I've been working with Malik for 5 years, y'all. We met at Amasello Cares. We graduated from the co-powerment series, the real estate co-powerment series, and we've been working together, ever since. I don't want to do him no injustice. So Malik, just take it away from here for me, please.
My name is Meleak. So I'm the founder of Realty Baby, real estate based on profit, as well as the owner of PMRG. I'm a mental health advocate and a real estate professional. I'm here to support y'all in all of those aspects. We got to take care of our mental to be able to make these moves in real estate. So,
Ain't that the truth? Yes, absolutely, y'all. So I first started Credit Power back in 2014 in Alexandria, Virginia. Okay. And then we bought, we started renting um, in the Hill District, in the beautiful historical Hill District in 2017. The Hill District is where I'm from, y'all. Okay. All right. So we started renting that location, and in 2019, we bought this location, and this became our headquarters. I started Credit Power LLC because I was a victim of identity theft and fraud by all family members. I had everything on my credit, y'all. I mean, everything, you name it, like hospital bills, tickets, Sprint bills, Comcast, you name it, right? So I went to apply for a job. I think the person who was interviewing me, he was in the military. I was in the military. We signed it, no call, no email. He didn't respond or nothing. So what y'all think I did? I went up there. I went up there because I wanted to know, it was a check, it was a check, it was a check. You understand what I'm saying? Why wasn't I the perfect candidate? He said, look at your credit report. I'm like, what? Hey, look at my credit report. So I had all that stuff on my credit, so they couldn't trust me. I couldn't work in the bank around money, and I had collections on my credit report. I had, charge offs, like I didn't charge things off to the game. So I didn't get that job. So once I went to war with my credit, I got my credit together. Then I started helping family and friends. And then once I seen how it was changing the trajectory of people's lives, people was able to get houses, apartments, cars, credit cards, lines of credit, start a business. The children were able to go to a great school in a great neighborhood because their parents was able to get approved for the mortgage or get approved for the apartment, right? So they were able to go to the school, a better school in a better neighborhood, get a better education. Once I seen what I was doing was changing the trajectory of people's lives, I got life assurance on it and started Credit Power LLC. From Credit Power LLC, mostly 80% of the clients, their goal was to own a home. So I started buying houses from the sheriff sale, right? And so when I went to the sheriff sale, and I should start turning this so I can show y'all as I'm talking, but I'll say this one part. When I went to the sheriff's sale, y'all, it was like 5 or 6 of us in a room full of hundreds of white people. You understand? And I'm like, what in the world is going on in Pittsburgh? Like, why aren't y'all buying up these properties for less than the amount that we were earning in our paychecks in a month? Like, I bought a house for $1,700. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, so I was like, I'm gonna start teaching. So I started teaching. I started teaching like, come on, y'all, we gotta do this. Like what's going on? And so once I started teaching, then other banks and financial institutions and community partners started getting attracted to me. So I started bringing them on my platform. Hill District Credit Union, First National Bank, Northwest Bank, Howard Hank, PMRG, Caldwell Banker, all of them. She even, Tasha Mack, what was your name? What was? Chicks by Homes. Chicks by Homes. You know, I started bringing people on the platform to teach us what we needed to know about buying these houses in Pittsburgh. You understand what I'm saying? So one of my clients, she came to me, she was denied for the mortgage. She was already living in her dream home. The children were already going to a great school, great neighborhood. Landlord was 84 years old, wanted to give her first dibs on the house. She got denied the mortgage. She came to us in July of 2018. She needed to be approved by October 2018. I told her, I can't guarantee that we'll get you credit worthy with us working together. But what I will do is, if we don't have you credit worthy in 3 months, I can't guarantee anything. But what we'll do is we'll buy the house off the landlord. Once we get you credit worthy, you'll buy the house off of us. That's how we started. So that's how we started Higher Power Homes. We named it Higher Power Homes because we knew what we were doing for people in the community was from our higher power, which is God. That's all you need. That's all entrepreneurship is. You understand? Filling the need, filling the void, being that answer, being that solution. That's all it is. All right. And then from there, people see my success. Oh, I want my credit together. I want to start a business. And so when I was renting on the Hill District, I said, you know what? When I buy my place, which by the way, I was scared. When I buy my place, I'm gonna partner with the post office and I'm gonna create something like a Regis. Anyone of y'all ever heard of a Regis? Regis, right? I'm gonna create something like a Regis. And that's what I did, right? Scared out of my mind, bought this building, and I partnered with the post office, and now I provide a professional business address, okay, for your business. So if you're working in the field, if you're working from, from your home at a table where I started from, you need a professional business address. So I partnered with the post office, and this is your professional business address, okay? All right, because you can't get you can't do a business credit with a PO box. You can't get a DUNS number with a PO box. And you want to look safe. You want to look stable, sexy, attractive, and fundable. Okay, that's what I mean by safe. Sound like safe, but spell SSA, stable, sexy, attractive, and fundable. So SSA, stable, sexy, attractive, and fundable. And I'm not talking about how sexy I look right now. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your credit report is free of errors. No errors on your credit report. You want to look attractive to the people that you want to do business with. You know what I mean? You want to look attractive, right? You want to do business with somebody who got nothing but bad reviews on Google. They don't look attractive. You're not going to be attractive to them. You're not going to be attracted to them. So you want to think about that. How many aspiring business owners we have? How many business owners? Okay. All right. So you want to think about how you look. Like this morning when you got up, you brushed your teeth, you washed your face, you found your clothes, you did your hair. You want it to look nice on the outside. We got to make sure that your credit report looks good from the inside out. Okay. So you need to be, your credit report is a reflection of your character. It's a reflection of your activity. It's a reflection of you. So if you know that your credit don't look good, you need to go ahead and change it. I went a little bit, let me go back here. This content, okay, just letting y'all know, presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. Okay, I don't want none of y'all leaving here talking about, oh, she said this and she said this. No, y'all know that entrepreneurship and everything you do, entrepreneurship is great risk. Buying properties from the sheriff's sale is great risk. You understand? I didn't buy a property that wasn't even there. You understand? That wasn't even standing. Okay? Because I didn't go and see it. Y'all need to go and see y'all properties before you bid. Okay? I bought a property where there was people still living in there. You understand? You need to go and get those people out. You do it the legal way or you don't. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to get those people out. There is one of my students who went 9 months with squatters in her house. You understand? You can buy a house from the sheriff's sale. You can buy a house from the treasurer's sale, and there can be squatters in there. How many of y'all know it's a problem? Squatters are a problem. You know, so I want y'all to know this is great risk. Okay. I want to ask y'all this question. Do you know where the most expensive piece of real estate is in the world? California? Where else? Dubai? Do y'all know? Hollywood?
New York?
New York? England?
I got a different point of view.
Okay,
The most important real estate is you.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like that answer. The most important real estate is you. But where is the most expensive piece of real estate at in the world? It's in between our ears. It's in between our ears. That's where the most important real estate is. You know, that's where champions are made, in between our ears, y'all. That's where standards are set, in between our ears. That's where the battle between average and extraordinary is fought every single day throughout the day. Do y'all get that? And the one thing about standards is it's not an occasional thing. It's not a when I feel like it thing. It's who you are. Okay? It's who you are. What is your standard? You gonna mess with him? You gonna mess with her? Do they gotta have this? Do they gotta have that? It's who you are. That's what it is. Okay, so you gotta raise your standards, and then everything else around you will raise. Okay, do y'all believe that? Everything around you will raise. And the beautiful thing about standard is everybody gotta meet them. Everybody gotta meet them. That's the beautiful thing about standards. They meet them or they gotta get away from you. They meet them or they get tired. You understand what I'm saying? So you create your standards. It's the thing that you do when nobody is watching. Okay? All right. So it's integrity. I heard somebody say that, you know. So you raise your standards, everything around you raise. You lower your standards, and what? You lower your standards, and okay, okay. If you're opening up closing loans, getting them fast, quick cash loans, and open them up and closing them, paying them off, they can tell if you're stable. Okay? The longer your history, the more stable you look. Okay?
The longer you've been in a relationship with that man or that woman, the more stable you will. The longer you've been in a relationship with your credit card or your loan, 6 or more inquiries, you look like you're more like, according to statistics, they say that you're more likely to file bankruptcy. You understand what I'm saying? So this helps you save money. I'm telling you, with the higher your credit, the better your credit report is. Because everything inside of your credit report is what calculates into that 3-digit score. So some people be like, oh, my score is this. Where we living at today in these times, like I said, your score could be 850 and still get denied. You as a person, your character on paper gotta look good. And your character on paper is the inside of your credit report, y'all. You understand? It's getting harder and harder and harder out here to qualify for anything. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna spend that much time, but I also want y'all to think about great athletes. Do you think they became great by taking it easy? No, they forced themselves to suffer, go through grueling trainings, strict diets, painful defeats. Great artists. Do you think that they created masterpieces while waiting for inspiration to strike? No, they forced themselves to create, even through the roadblocks, the creative blocks, what you call that, the thinker's blocks, and all of that. You know, they forced themselves through self-doubt, all of that. That's what we got to do. We got to force ourselves. Well, we got to do things when we don't feel like it. When we don't feel like it, when it's inconvenient, when nobody is helping us, when nobody's on our side, when the people we thought was going to be there be the main ones that wasn't, we got to still push through. Period, point blank, because we the ones that got to get it done. We're the architects of our own world. Period. It's up to us. That's all. So what is success? What is success, somebody? Okay, meeting your goals. What's success? Consistency. Okay. Yeah, everybody got a different definition of what success is to them. Let me tell you something. I grew up, I was a single parent. Success to me was if my daughter didn't skip school. You understand? If my daughter made it home. You understand? Because she was wild. You know, I had to quit my job. I had to drop out of college, all of that. And then I had to hire a nanny, a babysitter, to take care of my teenage daughter because I had to go back to work. You know, success to me looked different. You know, making sure my daughter ain't get snatched. You understand what I'm saying? That was success to me when I was living out. You know what I'm saying, in Virginia. My daughter coming home at night. You know, that was success for me. So I'm naming those two different things because we all have a different, you know, definition of success, right? So what is success? Let me go ahead and I think this, Meleak, I might need to check out. And listen, y'all, I always get an opportunity to say this. I always get an opportunity to say, I'm not 50%. But y'all listen to me, if y'all listen to me, follow me on Facebook, I always tell y'all I'm not 50%. Like I delegate like a mug, I hire like a mug. I only know what I know, and that's why I keep people around me that's smarter than me. You know what I mean? Because I can't be the smartest in the room because I ain't going nowhere. You know, I'm my own limit. We are our own limits. That's why we need counseling. That's why we need therapy. That's why we need mentors. You know, that's why we need coaches. You understand? Because we can only go as high as we can go. We'll never want to be the smartest person in the room. I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? So what is success? Is success an event? Okay. Is success a practice? Is success a practice? And what must we practice? Every single day, y'all. We must practice success every single day at our job, you know, being an entrepreneur, you know, getting on Facebook every single day like y'all see me do. I'm practicing success. When I get on here, I'm trying to attract a client. I'm trying to help somebody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to help y'all reach your goals. I'm trying to help y'all be motivated, be inspired. You know, think more about yourself. Show y'all that if I can do it from the project, You understand, being divorced, being raped, being all of that y'all can do it too. Showing y'all that I come from the projects, but got 7-figure businesses. You understand what I'm saying? If I could do it, y'all could too. You understand? And I speak and y'all follow me. Like, I tell my real true story on Facebook all the time. I'm super transparent. I don't know how not to be. Sometimes I probably need to be. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm showing y'all that where I come from, y'all could do it too. Like, for real. I didn't, my name is Doctor. You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't have no degree in all of this stuff. All these businesses that I created from my pain and y'all pain. You understand what I'm saying? Being homeless, being a victim of identity theft and fraud. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all of that. Y'all telling me y'all stories. I'm homeless. You know, I got rats. I got raccoons living in my walls. You understand what I'm saying? My husband is the breadwinner. I never had a job in my life. I caught him in bed with somebody. I need to get out. I need to get out. I have nowhere to go. I wasn't the breadwinner. I have no credit. Nobody will give me a place to stay. I don't want me and my children going to a shelter. What do I do? This is what I hear. This is what I hear. It's serious business. You understand? People be in some life be life in. You understand? Like, life be life in. Is success an event? It's not an event, it's a practice. We got it. I went off into a tangent. That's why that's why I do this, because I'll be in the woods and y'all will have to bring me back. Like, you understand? Help me back. Success is a practice. We got to practice that thing every day, all day, no matter how we feel. You know, for those of you all who are entrepreneurs and you do marketing and stuff on Facebook and stuff like I do, look, when you feel good, get 3 videos out that same day. Change your clothes 3 times in that hour and do different videos, right? And then schedule them. Schedule them, because we don't feel good every day. We got mental issues, we got financial issues, we got personal issues, we got children issues, we got job issues, we got entrepreneurship issues, we got mother and father issues. We don't be feeling good. You understand what I'm saying? So when you feel good, take advantage of the time that when you feel good, that's what I do. You know, and when I feel good, I'll go and change my clothes. I'll be feeling good. I'll do a couple videos and post them on different days. You understand what I'm saying? You post them, you got a timer, you know how you go on Facebook. You can schedule. You know? Does that help somebody? Does that help somebody? Yes. Yes. I'm telling y'all how to do it. Because I'm telling y'all now, if it wasn't for my team, Credit Power would have been went under. Credit Power would have been went over. I done been through so much. You understand what I'm saying? Because those of you all who follow me know I'm in my 3rd marriage. You understand what I'm saying? What? I'm on God marriage. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? You know, there's times when I couldn't get out of the bed. There's times when, you know, I couldn't eat. I lost so much weight. I was in physical pain. Physical pain. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't lay down. Let alone answer somebody's phone or answer an email or somebody messaging me. Is you out of your mind? I was. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying, figure out a way to get through. Period. You got to get through. You got to get through. You got to get through. Figure it out. There was times when I took off at least 6 months and nobody ain't even know. I was off 6 months because I created a team. You got to get to a place where you create a team. We can't do all these. We can't wear all these hats, y'all. You're going to be burnt out, depleted, stressed out, and sick, depressed, all these anxiety attacks because the bills are coming in the mail. You ain't making no money. You understand what I'm saying? Success isn't an event, it's a practice. We already said it. The practice is practice being successful every single day. And you don't practice success by waiting for it to arrive. You practice success right now, where you are, with what you have. okay, with what you had. All right, when I started a seat at the table, this was called a seat at the table in 2016 and 2017. Now it's called Wisdom and Wine Wednesday. And now it's called Wisdom and Wine Wednesday because it was the 2 days. You understand what I'm saying? When I first started this, I started this just by I wanted to create a different stream of income. Like I said, the woman came to me and I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to do something. So started buying furniture sale, then wanted to teach y'all, like, because I'm like, everybody, we all think it's a scam. We all think stuff and when it ain't expensive or whatever, it's a scam. Like, so I'm like, I want to show y'all, like, it could really be done. So back to what I was saying, you got to start right where you are. My partner at the time was like, we only bought a few houses. We gotta do more. I said, there's people who ain't bought one house. What you talking about? We can teach from where we're at with what we know. And that's how I started. And then he came along. You know what I mean? And then he came along and it was on like out to the platform. You understand what I'm saying? So that I already said when I started a seat at the table, a baby, right? A baby, they don't say I want to walk and then get up. What do? Right. They cry, they roll over, they scoot, they fall down, they pull themselves back up. Right? They do all of that for a while and then they walk and then they take off. So we can't be like, we're going to do stuff in the future. No, we got to practice now. Okay, because success don't happen overnight. We got to practice now. Okay, and then we can arise if we ever arise. Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all that mindset talk real quick. I hope this helped y'all. Okay, all right. Meleak, I think I'm not gonna go through all of this for the sake of time. But what I'm gonna do is I want to start. Look, y'all. Look, wait a minute. Look. Oh, look, I'll get. Y'all see this person right here in this spread? Y'all see? So look, y'all. This was 2020. This was 2020. This was 2020. This girl is in this room right now. Raise your hand, Sarah. Raise your hand, Sarah. I met Sarah, I think in 2000, the end of 2015. The end of 2015, I was living in Virginia. She was living here in Pittsburgh. And I don't get close to my clients, but that's one of my bestest friends now. You know what I'm saying? I helped her start 3 of her businesses. Her professional business address is here. She didn't get approved for, look, one day she called me like, I want to get some money, for my business. I said, I'm not trying to put a real, we'll come down and unlimited credit on the spot from 2 different, in minutes. This was in minutes. Within minutes, she got 3 businesses from 2 businesses in minutes. I told her to meet me down Capitol Grill. Come on, you can come on. And but that's how it is when you got yourself together. When you got your credit together, you can get approved, for what you want. Lines of credit, credit cards, loans, everything in your business name if you want it. You know what I mean? And her money came here. Not money, but credit cards and stuff, like unlimited credit. She passed me up. You understand what I'm saying? She passed me up. Her business is reporting to Dun and Bradstreet. Business address. This business address reporting to Dun and Bradstreet. Your phone bill can report to your business credit. You understand what I'm saying? Your light bills if you work from home. The address that you pay $70 a month here reports to Dun and Bradstreet, billing your business credit. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you do, like, let me just say, the IRS states if it's necessary, then you can write it off. So if you're a therapist, and in your office, you're working with your clients, and that water fall on the wall makes them feel more calmer, you know, take away their anxieties or whatever, that can be a write-off. That's, you know, for your business, as long as it's needed and necessary to operate your business. Okay, so the sheriff sale, y'all, this is when it first started. I mean, this is not when it first started, but this is 2020. This is before COVID. So this is how it used to look. You look, y'all, in the front row. You see me like, I'm like, come on, we want to be all up in the front row. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all see it other way too. But now, only 25 people are allowed in person. Okay, only 25 people are allowed in person now because it's all on the computer. But it's 436 Grant Street. Okay, the fourth floor, the gold room, y'all. Now this is what it used to look like. You know what I'm saying? This is what it used to look like. But now this is, you know, I still got knocks on the change for. Okay, so yeah, this is what it looks like now. You on the computer. January 6th, we're going to be in here bidding, or you can be in here watching. It's very intense. It's going to be live here, January 6th. Okay, 8:30 to get in here and get all the directions and stuff like that, because it's going to go real fast. This is how I was. This is the sheriff. She's calling out. This is the chat. This was my list of houses, and I was doing something for credit power. You know, but the sheriff's sale. So where can you find these houses? You can find these houses at the Pittsburgh Courier, or the Pittsburgh Legal Journal, or September sheriff's sale. This was I didn't change this. Let me see. Yeah. So look, you know what, y'all? Y'all got this form. Everybody got this form. Everybody got this form. Okay, page 13. All right. Okay, look, y'all. So this I'm show y'all how to read the list. This is the list for the sheriff's sale that is coming up on January 6th. Okay, January 6th. For example, this says OC FNC minimum bid 30,000, right? That means this is free and clear. FF/C means free and clear. It means no taxes and stuff like that, right? But y'all see, this says the cost of tax is 100,000, right? But in the comments, it's telling you the minimum bid is going to be only $30,000. So you got to make sure that you read the comments, okay? You ever had a red light? Is this a red light? All right. So the sale date, y'all, this is how they will call the house. They'll call the house by the sale date. They'll say 23 February 23, right? And the case number, that's the case number that it's assigned to. This is the attorney. Like, and you will talk, I always tell people, and this is the address right here. Moore Street, 17218, this is Edgewood. And it's actively going for sale on January 6th. Okay? The minimum bid, $5,687.93, y'all. Okay? Now, the attorney is important. The reason being is because, say like you all say, I got a budget of $10,000, right? What you can do is copy and paste the attorney in Google, search him, stop calling, and ask him. The term they use is the upset price, right? The upset price. What that means is you won't take no less than what? You understand what I'm saying? Why is it important to call this attorney? Why is it important to know this? Right. No, there really ain't no negotiating, but if you know your budget is $10,000 and he say the minimum bid is 12,000, that ain't your house. That ain't your house. You see what I'm saying? So you want to know your budget, okay? You want to know your budget, and you want to call the attorney. Like I said.
You said that there was less than, but calling him, he may say, well, I mean, I'm sorry, starting the bid at 687, but he can say, well, let me take the less.
Exactly. Exactly. Because instead of you getting into a bidding war, that ain't your house. You already know this what puts you ahead of the game. This what keeps you from that bidding war in the chat. Because you're going to see people going at it. But see, this information, because you didn't learn and you came here, now you have to have education, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. You definitely want to reach out to the lawyer beforehand because you want to know what the upset price is. You know, you want to know that because that's how you'll learn, you know, if that house is for you or not. You know, you just move on to the next. And so, y'all got it? All right. So, say like you say, okay, well, I want to buy a house in the 15235. What area does somebody want to buy a house in? Okay. What is it? 15212. Okay, y'all, so look. Anybody want to break? No, I can't get it up there. I know. 212. Wait, it gotta be. Wait a minute. No, something's going on. Ain't none of them going up. So let me tell y'all what he's doing. So when you pull up the share sale list, whatever you want to look for, whether it's commercial, you can type in commercial, you know, the zip code, whatever area you know you want to buy the property in. That's the easy way to search for your property. You put Control N, and that way. Yeah.
Been told for you know, chatter. Unless all three of those boxes or four of those boxes are checked, that house is not actually going to hit the list that day. Is that true?
No, that's not true because sometimes they'll say, like for example, remember how I said the price would be like in the thousands, but in the comments it'll say free and clear for 30,000. So it just all depends. It just really all depends. That's
Some of these numbers relate to different filing statutes and stuff. So like 292, that means that it was postponed. So that means it was originally started on one date and they postponed it and pushed it down. I think the 29.3 is if they notified or if any communications came from the owners that were notified about these things.
Right, that means they sent out all the services, so that SBS, it stands for services. So the services means that they try to reach all the errors. You understand what I'm saying? So they try to reach all the errors, yes, you know what I mean, and the form number is the 31, 3129.2, right? So that's that.
I know it's not letting me search by zip code on that page, but if I went to the legal journal and it's letting me search by zip code on the legal journal.
But it usually lets you
It do.
for here,
It do.
on here too.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah. But for some reason, it's not. But, so do you all know how to search an address now? Right? It'll pop up. And then where it says, like, put in 15235 real quick, Meleak. So it's saying 00, right? But it'll say like 120, meaning that you're on number 1 of 20 properties. So right here where it says 00, it tells you how many properties are in that zip code. And then you just go and search. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would tell y'all to go and make sure that the property is still standing. You know, also, you know,
Can I ask you a question about
make
that?
sure that,
If the property is not standing, are you buying that land?
I mean, if it's for sale, you can. You know what I'm saying?
So if they give you that address and there's no physical building there, then
Yeah.
they're talking about the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those
What I heard
search,
about
techniques work better on some browsers than others, because I know sometimes that you guys are within that browser.
You get the middle.
Download that, like, it still works, and if it's not in the browser,
middle
then
one.
not still certain capability. I never tried it not in a browser like this. I always tried it.
I've never seen that.
It's not even letting you highlight. You know how you can highlight the place do that.
Right.
Well, if y'all have
But
Mac
y'all-
computers, it'll work. That's why I asked.
No, what happened was, we got the old school HDMI in here, right? It's usually wireless. We had to make it do what it do today, or we wouldn't even be on the screen. You understand what I'm saying? Like everything went down. That's why when some of you all was coming, I said, have them go out there. You know what I mean? Have them go out there, and went out there.
That's why I ain't touching
And there was
it.
other reasons like
I was not touching it, because just to get it up and running was like there's a storm going on, so the internet is completely inconsistent right now.
Well, yeah, sometimes. Okay, so you all know how to get through the list, right? So what stops a sheriff's sale? What stops a sheriff's sale is if somebody like files a bankruptcy, that's gonna stop it. If somebody goes and pays right up before the sheriff's sale, that'll stop the sale of the house. Okay, all right? So that'll stop the sheriff's, a writ being stayed, that'll stop, the sheriff's sale. Am I going backwards? Stay, that means it's just stayed, like, it's not going for sale. Okay, now what happens when a property is postponed? It can be postponed up to 130 days, y'all, okay? All right, that's why that original sale number, that number on the right-hand side that says sale, keep that and you keep following it and keep following it. Okay, because that number will never change. That number will never change. Okay? Yeah, That's why you keep that original sale number. That's how you're going to find it. What's up, guys? All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so. To me twice where 2 of my properties, were postponed and I just had to keep following it and I had to keep following it. You got to bring it, it costs $2,000 to even bring a property to sale. Okay. And,
That's how much it costs for the attorneys to bring it to sales. Now, remember, I told y'all I got that house for 17. I know some of y'all buy a house, you get a house for 17, it's cost 2,000. So that was treasure sale. The treasure sale. The treasure sale is like city owned. Go ahead, Meleak.
Treasure sales based on taxes from municipalities, school districts, city. Sheriff sales from mortgages, from lenders.
Foreclosures, taxes.
One more time, so based off the city or
Municipality taxes, taxes from school district, library taxes. If those taxes accumulate to a certain amount, there's certain ways that you can pay those taxes to take over the property from tax sale.
wow, so that's your city.
It's not that the city owns them, the city is owed. So
So how do you get some profit from?
that's from the tax sales are different, so that's a whole other presentation. There's a lot of stipulations with that, a lot of regulations, a lot of reasons, to pros and cons.
Yeah, and there's pros and cons to, to